Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi taala wabarakatuh dan salam sejahtera. Berita baik buat belia-belia di luar sana. Satu lagi inisiatif daripada Kementerian Belia dan Sukan, iaitulah program Belia Bekerja, sebuah karnival kerjaya secara maya yang diusahakan secara bersama oleh Impact Malaysia dan Talent Corp yang akan berlangsung bermula daripada 18 Mei hinggalah 22 Mei tahun ini. Program Belia Bekerja ini adalah untuk membantu belia-belia yang berdepan dengan kesukaran untuk mendapat penempatan kerjaya, terutamanya dalam tempoh PKPB ini. Antara lain, program ini juga akan memuatkan pengisian yang menarik. Antaranya adalah temu duga, webinar dan juga bengkel kerjaya secara online. Alhamdulillah, setakat ini hampir 40 syarikat telah bersetuju untuk mengambil bahagian yang bakal menawarkan lebih daripada 1,000 peluang pekerjaan dan penempatan kerjaya. Apa lagi? Jangan berlengah, rebut peluang anda. Daftar sekarang di www.beliabekerja.com.
Assalamualaikum dan salam sejahtera. Nama saya Elisa dan saya akan menjadi moderator untuk forum kita pada hari ini yang diberi tajuk Cabaran Graduan Menganggur. Okay, first of all, salah satu masalah dekat Malaysia ni adalah pengangguran dan lebih-lebih lagi di kalangan belia, dan disebabkan pandemik Covid-19 ni keadaan menjadi lebih teruk. Jadi pelbagai usaha daripada pelbagai pihak telah dilaksanakan, termasuk Kementerian Belia Sukan sendiri melalui program-program seperti Belia Bekerja. Jadi bagi yang tak tahu Belia Bekerja ni apa, Belia Bekerja ni sebenarnya sebuah kerjaya maya pertama yang berfokuskan interaction antara majikan dan juga pekerja atau fresh grads atau basically belia yang nak cari kerja. Not to forget, juga program terbaru yang bakal dilancarkan oleh KBS yang diberi nama Skim Perantisan Nasional. Jadi forum kita pada hari ini adalah untuk mengenal pasti sejauh mana sejauh mana masalah pengangguran di kalangan belia dan how ready are they really untuk masuk ke dalam dunia pekerjaan. Jadi kita akan fokus kepada 3 aspek utama. Yang pertama ialah usaha-usaha yang dijalankan oleh pelbagai pihak. Yang kedua pula ialah langkah untuk menyelesaikan masalah pengangguran ini lebih-lebih lagi di kalangan belia. Dan yang ketiga, kita akan bincang atau understand better Skim Perantisan Nasional ini sebenarnya apa. Tapi sebelum kita mula, obviously I nak perkenalkan dulu ahli panel kita hari ini. So yang pertama, kita ada Mikaila Iman, iaitu fellow kepada Menteri Belia dan Sukan, Datuk Seri Ridhwan Mat Salleh. Hi Mikaila.
Hi, Assalamualaikum. Salam sejahtera. Thank you so much for having me.
Same here. Okay, kita punya panel yang kedua pula, kita ada Muhammad Ridhwan Mat Salleh, Persatuan Alumni Majlis Perwakilan Pelajar UiTM atau dikenali sebagai Pimpin.
Hai, Assalamualaikum semua. Nama saya Ridhwan.
Okay. Jadi first of all, I want to say thank you about you guys really come here and bincang, but also remember that today is going to be very light and easy. We're just pretty much going to talk about masalah yang dihadapi oleh belia, iaitu pengangguran. Okay. So I also would like to remind penonton-penonton kat luar sana yang tengah tengok ni, kalau rasa ada soalan yang nak tujukan kepada Ridhwan atau Mikaila, be free. Just masukkan atau komen and then kita orang boleh jawab. Sebab 15 minit yang terakhir itu kita akan beri peluang kepada orang-orang kat luar sana untuk tanya soalan dan kita, insyaAllah kita boleh jawab lah. Tidak lupa juga panel kita, jemputan kita yang ketiga, iaitu Tuan Norizan Sharif, Ketua Pegawai Eksekutif NS Corp International LLC. Assalamualaikum Tuan.
Waalaikumsalam warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Okey Tuan sebenarnya nak saya gelarkan Tuan apa? Tuan Norizan atau?
Tak ada, panggil Nobisha cukup.
Really? Okay, Nobisha. So are you good with me just calling you Mikaila?
Yeah.
Yes, that's fine.
Yeah. And then Ridhwan, I'll call you Ridhwan, okay?
Yeah.
Okay. So my first question, I would like to go with your Nobisha. Jadi sejauh mana sebenarnya masalah pengangguran dekat Malaysia ni, dan apa pandangan Nobisha mengenai situasi yang membelenggu belia ni?
Okay, thank
Terutamanya
you.
fresh grads, especially fresh grads right now.
Okay, thank you very much. There are few levels of unemployment if you're talking about youth unemployment. Kita cakap bahasa Malaysia lah supaya ramai orang dapat manfaat ya. Okay, kalau kita bercakap soal pengangguran di Malaysia ada beberapa tahap. There are few levels of unemployment in Malaysia. Yang pertama saya rasa kita bercakap even before pandemik COVID-19, pengangguran di kalangan rakyat keseluruhannya is about 3.4, 3.3, 3.5. It depends, what time of the year we're talking about. But dalam keadaan yang begitu pun, youth unemployment is about 13%, 14%. Lebih tinggi daripada kadar pengangguran yang biasa. Itu dalam keadaan biasa. So selepas pandemik, what we call this pandemic COVID-19, apa yang berlaku ialah kadar pengangguran itu meningkat dan sebahagian daripada belia kita di Malaysia diberhentikan pekerjaan. Sebahagian daripada mereka tak dapat mendapat pekerjaan dan ini some of the issues that we are facing at the moment. Itu satu level maknanya peningkatan daripada pre-pandemic to post-pandemic. Okay, this is one. Secondly is that this is what we call this underemployed. Those who get a degree, maknanya katakan for example in food technology, yang bekerja sebagai apa orang panggil photostat, just a photocopy kertas di bookstore and things like that. This is another issue. So when we talk about youth unemployment dekat Malaysia, kita jangan lupa dua-dua ini. Kerana kadang-kadang satu lagi ialah mereka yang buat bisnes but have yet to make it. It takes a while. Mereka yang memulakan bisnes immediately dalam selepas tamat pengajian, tetapi mereka tak bisnes itu tidak dapat seperti apa yang mereka nak lah, maknanya belum memberikan pendapatan yang bagus. Jadi apabila saya lihat Ministry of Higher Education sebagai contoh, apabila mereka mengadakan survey mengenai kebolehpasaran graduan ini, kadang-kadang orang memang dia buat bisnes, dia tanda okey saya buat bisnes ataupun dia bekerja tetapi is underemployed. So we have to be very careful with the statistic. I believe that kalau kita nak selesaikan isu youth unemployment in Malaysia, I think we have to take a very drastic action and bold, otherwise it wouldn't solve the problem. So we just touch on the surface.
Okay. So, Mikaila, what's your experience like, from actually getting job? Because kalau tak silap, I tengok your profile, not that I'm stalking, but yeah, I noticed that after you grad, immediately you jumped into working. So you made it look like it was simple, number one. Number two, basically, how did you get here? I mean, becoming a fellow Perdana, and I mean, it's not easy, so explain a bit about that.
I think that's the thing. When you look at someone's CV or LinkedIn, you only see the highlights, right? So sebagai fresh grad myself, I actually started looking for work experience while I was in my final year of university. Saya dari University of Otago di New Zealand. So masa my final year pun, I was already sending in my CV, just trying my luck, cold calling, cold emailing rather. And so I managed to get my first internship, which was with an ahli parliament actually in KL, buat research untuk dia. So basically, I was paid, but I was, it wasn't much, it was an allowance. Tapi anything lah untuk pengalaman. I think that's the most important thing, to actually get a feel of being in the workforce. So that was it for me initially. And lepas tu, I think also when you're in the workforce, networking is a lot easier because you meet people, and that's how I actually got into my second job, which is my first proper job actually. Sebelum ni I was actually a research intern, and then that job actually led me to apply to the Perdana Fellowship. So yeah.
Okay, so that's you yourself.
Hmm.
Was it easy for them, or was it like tough?
I think it was really tough. Part of it obviously is hard work, and a lot of it is luck though, to be fair. I completely setuju with the previous speaker when he said it's about underemployment. A lot of people I know are fresh grads and have a degree, don't really know how to sell themselves. I'm still learning. There's a lot of great resources like Nobisha's blog or things on LinkedIn, things that they don't teach you at university that you kind of have to figure out for yourself. It's about being creative, I think, right now. I definitely am not saying it's easy, but it's not as simple anymore as just, I've got a degree, I'll send in my CV and wait for a job opportunity to come to me. You really have to be proactive sikit lah sekarang ni, especially masa COVID-19.
Yeah, I completely agree with you. So my experience myself, it wasn't that easy, but I had to basically fight my way through, and here I am talking to you guys. So, Encik Ridhwan pula, you work closely dengan students semua kan? Anda pimpin. So, menurut your point of view, apa you rasa pendapat pelajar berkenaan dengan masalah ni? Like, how deep is it? Because I'm pretty sure they share the experience with you kan?
Okay, sebelum saya kupas sedikit sebanyak mengenai masalah graduan menganggur ni, saya nak ucapkan terima kasih kepada pihak Kementerian Belia, Sukan dan juga Impact Malaysia kerana memberi satu ruang untuk kita berdiskusi dan juga membawa satu isu dan juga permasalahan yang kita tak dapat nak lari. Kerana apa, pada hari ini kita boleh lihat pasca COVID-19 ini sangat crucial terutamanya kepada graduan, dan bila kita ambil masalah pengangguran ini, ia bukanlah perkara yang baru seperti yang Cik Nobisha katakan tadi, namun ianya lebih menjadi serius tatkala berlakunya pandemik COVID-19 ini. Jadi mewakili Persatuan Alumni, sudah pasti kita mendengar rintihan maupun satu jajaran permasalahan yang sering diutarakan oleh graduan, lebih-lebih lagi mereka yang baru saja mula bekerja tetapi akibat kerana COVID-19 ini mereka terpaksa diberhentikan kerja. Jadi di mana mereka ini boleh kita letakkan? Di mana mereka ini boleh kita berikan satu latihan, sama ada kita beri reskilling ataupun kita upskilling mereka yang terkesan terhadap permasalahan pengangguran kerja ini. Dan saya percaya kerajaan pada hari ini bermula daripada skim yang telah diperkenalkan, sama ada melalui penjana ataupun yang telah diumumkan sebelum semasa COVID-19 ini, sedikit sebanyak memberi satu kelegaan kepada belia, terutamanya dalam kelompok komposisi graduan. Dan graduan ini juga saya kira kita perlu segmentizekan dia. Sama ada mereka yang mungkin 3 bulan baru bekerja, kemudian terpaksa berhenti kerana masalah COVID. Dan juga mereka yang telah ada pengalaman, mungkin telah ada setahun atau 2 tahun pengalaman tetapi terpaksa berhenti kerana terkesan. Dan kita dapat lihat ramai yang terkesan ini adalah mereka dalam sektor perkhidmatan, dalam sektor servis, dalam sektor perhotelan dan sebagainya. Maka saya rasa perlu ada satu plan yang sangat aktif, plan yang sangat berkesan supaya kita dapat atasi secara baik mereka yang mempunyai masalah pengangguran kerana pandemik Covid-19 ini. Itu pandangan awal saya.
Okay, terima kasih Encik Ridhwan. Okay, so I faham where you're coming from, but you as the alumni, you rasa pimpin ni ada langkah-langkah yang you can okay, sorry. So apa pimpin boleh buat untuk menangani masalah ni basically?
Okay, kita sebagai persatuan alumni sudah pasti kita punya kapasiti itu lebih kepada menyuarakan ataupun memberi pandangan terhadap pihak kerajaan supaya mereka dapat membina satu kerangka yang jelas, tepat dan juga terus sampai kepada sasaran. Bukan setakat membuat dasar dan polisi yang mungkin sedap didengar tetapi tidak sampai kepada pihak ataupun mereka yang terkesan akibat daripada masalah ini. Jadi sebagai persatuan yang memang sememangnya berada di universiti, kita dapat lihat antara masalah utama pengangguran ini berlaku adalah kerana kekurangan skill. Seperti Mikaila tadi, dia memang telah ada satu networking masa belajar, kemudian bila habis belajar terus melebarkan networkingnya. Ini adalah satu cabaran yang perlu diatasi oleh mahasiswa itu sendiri. Maksudnya, selain daripada membina jaringan, mereka perlu ada juga skill seperti berdaya tahan, skill komunikasi, mempunyai satu daya keusahawanan, mempunyai satu tahap kreativiti dan inovasi yang memungkinkan mereka supaya dapat menghadapi apa jua cabaran yang mendatang. Dan kita juga sebagai persatuan nak pastikan supaya mereka yang terkesan ini ada pelbagai saluran, sama ada melalui kerajaan, melalui JLC maupun pihak swasta. Mereka ini semua perlu berganding bahu supaya kita dapat mengurangkan sekurang-kurangnya mereka di kalangan graduat ini yang terpaksa berhenti kerja kerana pandemik yang sedang berlaku ini.
Okay, Mikaila pula. Penjana membantu dengan beri inisiatif RM600, to the majikan, and then the majikan will have to hire Belia and all that. Do you think it will really help?
That's a tough question. I think it's really aimed at different sectors. Things that Punjab doesn't cover, I think will be covered by schemes such as what we're going to talk about it nanti, but you did bring it up, Skim Perantisan Nasional. I think kita kena ingat, one scheme cannot solve everything. Before we had Penjana, we had Prihatin. It does take research and time to come up with the next thing, but I genuinely think when it comes to majikan, kadang-kadang we have to look at the industry. Currently, I work in the legal industry, and 600 ringgit might benefit certain industries, but you have to also look at the exposure. Kadang-kadang I talk to my peers as well, and there are lots of programs that kerajaan telah melaksanakan as a whole and within KBS. This is my first day, but I've already learned so much. Such a huge credit to the team. But it's about engagement as well, letting people know that these programs exist, and it's not just about getting it to the youth. It is also about engaging majikan-majikan, as Ridhwan said, obviously GLCs, but also in the private sector, because GLCs are lagi exposed to the government. So with smaller businesses especially, it's about engaging them directly, I think.
Okay, Nubisha pula. Sebagai seorang majikan, would you hire Belia? Sebab ada orang berpendapat yang macam masalah dia sebenarnya bukan Belia sendiri, but it's actually kekurangan job opportunities kat luar sana. Because it's impossible really for me per se, kalau I baru graduate and then I belajar penat-penat, I have the skills and everything. And then it's very sad for me to go and then for my interview and then orang tanya macam, oh, tak ada experience. But I know I can do it. So what would you say about that?
Okay, let me answer your question by sharing some of my life story. We heard Mikaila stories just now. I think, I think she's different in the sense that while she's working, while she's studying, she has a job in mind, rather than belajar tak tahu apa nak buat kan. And then she's a very, the way I look at it is that she knows what her career goals and what she want in life. I think this is very important. So, dalam kes saya sebagai contoh yang kita bercerita semua ini sebenarnya bukan benda baru actually. I graduated from University of North Carolina at Charlotte in US in 1987. Yeah, I'm not sure. Maybe some of you haven't born yet. That was in 1987. When I came back to Malaysia, I couldn't get a good job. I was under unemployed. Saya kerja dekat stesen minyak. Saya kerja dengan masa tu gaji berapa ratus saya tak ingat. I have 4 kids at that time, not 2 kids at that time. I was married at that time. So life was very tough, There's nothing, nothing special about what going on right now. But then again, my first real job, as Mikaila put it just now, is that I got a job as a management trainee dekat one of microcredit financing dekat Malaysia. And being a young blood at that time, I remember the chairman of the agency when, I gave a suggestion to him on how to improve a working condition. His immediate response was, kalau tak suka berhentilah, kan? And next day, I submitted the resignation letter. So, so if you want to tell your story, I have my own story also. You see, the thing is this. Yeah, the thing is this. This is what I'm trying to say. Okay, ini belum cerita lagi saya tumbuk meja depan menteri kan. That, put it this way. This is a part and parcel of growing, of being what you call this? Very idealistic person kan. Maknanya you ada ideal sebagai anak muda kan. What I'm trying to say, to answer your question is that it takes, yes, first we're talking about employment opportunity, yes, itu satu hal. Another issue that we should look at is that's why I'm kind of a bit, when I listened to Mikaila shared her story just now, that you yourself, you like it or you don't like it, whether kerja banyak ke kerja tak banyak ke, it is you actually. As an employer, I interviewed, I don't know, thousands of candidates, Some of them, the moment dia buka mulut, you know that you're not interested in the person. It doesn't take 1 minute, it's just 30 seconds and you know that I'm not interested, The reason why I spend time 15 minutes, 20 minutes with a person is because nak jaga air muka dia saja, itu saja. That's the thing, So sebab itu saya katakan, kalau kita tak ada pengalaman, kalau kita tak ada experience in whatever we are doing, what we should be doing, go and get the experience, And you like it or you don't like it, there are things that you can change in life, there are things that you cannot change. Satu benda yang kita tak boleh ubah, saya percaya program ni untuk anak muda, perkara yang kita tak boleh ubah ialah situasi sekarang tak boleh kita nak ubah. It is there, You like it or you don't like it. Post pandemic, kalau dekat US, I'm in Minneapolis right now, in Minnesota. 45 millions of Americans lost their jobs, And so what are you going to do about it? Are you going to blame the president? Are you going to blame the governor? Are you going to blame COVID-19? Whom are you going to blame? Fine. I think itu benda itu akan ada. Tetapi the most important thing is that you yourself have to make sure that you are marketable. The way how you present yourself. Okay, I give very simple example. Since we are talking about young people over here, just give me 1 or 2 minutes. Kita masuk ke LinkedIn cukup. How people write your headlines? Unemployed and looking for a job, you fail. Dari segi, if you're talking about marketing yourself, you are not marketing yourself. You are begging for a job. That's not how you market yourself. So jadi sebab itu saya katakan tadi, there's just a lot need to be done. And you asked a question tadi kepada Cik Ridhwan, if I'm not mistaken, on what are you doing? For me, selepas I get about 28, 30 years of experience, so I'll launch these online courses, interpersonal and human relations, persuasive communication, conflict communications. The reason kenapa saya launch these courses, because I want to give them experience, I want to give them knowledge. I want to give them something yang kalau you put in your resume and you possess these skills, bila you jumpa employer, that's something that would like to talk to you. Hey, what have you learned about interpersonal and human relations? How do you solve conflict whenever you have conflicts at work? These are the kind of things that our young people should work on. I think bagi saya, I mean, it's okay. Kalau kita nak cakap at the policy level, we can talk about faults of majikan, we can talk about racism, we can talk about few. These are valid issues. But I think what we should be looking at the same time is that melengkapkan ataupun to equip our fresh graduates with certain skills so that they are more competitive when they go to, search for jobs.
I understand. But, okay, for me, I understand the bit where you said, okay, you have to have experience in order for you to grow, in order for you to market yourself, in order for you to shine and everything. But I believe in if you know what you have and you know and you work hard enough and you prove yourself, that is lacking here.
No, I mean, okay, I think you bring up a very important point. Okay, I know everybody tak sabar nak bercakap tu kan, bagi. This is a very very interesting subject, and I'm very passionate about this.
Right.
So when we are talking about applying for a job, there are 3 important components. Okay, 3, 4 importance. Depends how you look at things. First, your education. Okay, of course, kalau you ada 3.0, 3.4 for flat is much better than 2.0, of course. Okay, this is one. Okay, yang kedua is your skills. What are the skills that you have? Again, yang ini you don't need experience. The third one, of course, is experience. So pengalaman is not everything. I mean, we are talking about education, we are talking about skills. How much are you willing to invest in yourself? In learning, and now we have Skim Perantisan Nasional and things like that. How much are you willing to invest in yourself? Okay, I give you my case again. I'm a product, mana-mana I pergi pun, I will say this. I'm a product of Kementerian Belia dan Sukan, and I hope Mikaila can be much better than me later on. Once I graduated, balik Malaysia bekerja dan sebagainya, Kementerian sent me to Denmark. So I remember very well. This is Asia Europe Youth Responses to Globalization. This was organized by Asia Europe Foundation. Dan antara benda yang dibincangkan ialah we're talking about youth responses to globalization, and this really shaped the way how I think worlds, the way how I think employment, how I look at everything, and that's why I'm here today in the States rather than running a business di Kuala Lumpur ataupun di Shah Alam. So you see, government can come up with so many programs. It's just you have to go out. Dan kalau kita nak bercakap, I come from a hardcore poverty family. Ada hari tak makan. My parents can't read. They tak boleh baca, tak boleh menulis. So within a generation, you change your life. So I always believe that orang bercakap soal pengalaman ini sebenarnya, bagi saya, you see, looking from an employer point of view, it is not a straightforward pengalaman. People, the reason why majikan letak pengalaman, they are looking for people who are mature enough to handle certain things at work, and how do you convey them? Okay, fine, I tak ada pengalaman, tetapi I have the skills that you need. I have the education that you need. I have all the criteria that you need. I think it's just a matter of how do you position, how do you brand yourself, and how do you market yourself.
Right. Okay. So, Ridhwan pula, apa pandangan you? You rasa sebenarnya belia atau majikan ni yang menyumbangkan kepada masalah, pengangguran belia? Mungkin dah tak stand lah.
Ini satu soalan yang saya sendiri pun tak boleh nak jawab. Sama ada graduan ataupun majikan. Tapi biarlah saya cuba untuk bina satu naratif. Pada pasca COVID-19 ini, kita dapat lihat jenis ataupun kemahiran yang diperlukan bagi kita mendapatkan pekerjaan. Apakah kemahiran-kemahiran yang perlu ada ketika ini. Apabila berlakunya COVID-19 ini, sudah pasti benda yang utama adalah kita semua ini telah mempercepatkan revolusi pendestrian keempat. Maksudnya masing-masing menggunakan internet, masing-masing menggunakan social media untuk sama ada berniaga, sama ada untuk belajar dan sebagainya. Ini satu perkara yang kita kena lihat dari sudut yang positif. Kedua, kita perlu juga mengadakan satu revolusi reskilling. Maksudnya, kalau sebelum ini kita reskill kembali mungkin daripada segi skill-skill yang biasa-biasa. Tapi pada ketika ini, kita perlu adakan satu revolusi untuk kita reskill semula apakah skill yang diperlukan untuk kita menangani masa depan yang amat mencabar ini. Seperti yang Cik Dr. kata tadi, dia menganjurkan kelas-kelas secara online. Adakah kelas-kelas online itu menepati skill yang diperlukan oleh graduan pada ketika ini? Dan kita juga perlu menerima hakikat. Yang ketiganya, pada ketika ini berlakunya ketidaksepadanan di antara graduan dan juga pekerjaan yang ada di pasaran. Ini satu benda yang saya rasa kita perlu ambil berat. Bila tidak sepadan ini, maksudnya akan makin bertambah, melimpah ruahlah graduan yang tidak ada pekerjaan. Kerana apa? Skill itu tidak sepadan dengan peluang pekerjaan yang ada. Ini saya kira perlu ada satu pemerhatian ataupun satu kajian yang menyeluruh apakah jenis bentuk skill yang diperlukan. Dan saya mungkin boleh nampak pada ketika ini skill keusahawanan itu ataupun daya keusahawanan itu, seperti kita berdaya tahan, kita ini boleh memasarkan perkara, we have marketing skill, kita boleh negotiate untuk mempengaruhi orang. Itu semua adalah yang paling utama ketika ini. Kerana apa? Sekarang ini adalah proses kita untuk belajar cara untuk memasarkan sama ada diri kita, kebolehan kita, dan juga kalau kita dalam sebagai usahawan, kita perlu pandai memasarkan produk kita. Kita perlu pandai menjual apa yang kita boleh tawarkan kepada orang. Tanpa hanya orang kata apa, mengharapkan sepenuhnya kepada skim-skim ataupun apa jua produk-produk yang ditawarkan oleh kerajaan. Itu pandangan saya. Antara graduan dan majikan masing-masing ada peranan masing-masing. Itu dia.
Okay, I faham. So you lebih kurang sama macam Nobisha lah. You believe in like if you know how to market yourself and you know what you want, kalau you pergi pursue it properly, you'll get out there. Betul tak?
Betul.
Okay, okay. So okay, Mikaila, I got a really interesting question for you. Okay? So bayangkan you're a majikan. Okay, yang mana you nak ambil belia sebagai you nak ambil pekerja, okay? So imagine orang A, orang B, both same pay, but A is a fresh grad, B is orang yang baru kena buang kerja but experience, okay? But because he's desperate, he would take the same pay. So which one would you actually hire?
So I've actually had something like that happen to me quite recently. So this is my own experience, of course. I did a degree in politics and Spanish. So I don't have a legal background. And it was MCO. My internship had finished because all the offices tutup. This was during the first phase of PKP. So I dah duduk rumah sebulan lebih. So I only graduated in December. I was really trying to figure out, okay, all right, I had my internship. Where do I want, the arah career to go? Right. So by chance, I saw an ad on Facebook by a Facebook friend. We're not close, but she eventually became my colleague, and I saw an ad for a legal researcher. And so I thought to myself, okay, I have no legal background, but I can research. And nothing to lose. This is the time to be humble. I would take anything.
Yeah.
And it was a couple of hours masa weekend. You get a couple of ringgit an hour. I said, it's fine, pengalaman kan.
Betul.
And so I hantar my CV to the contact provided, and I immediately got the next day. And I was upfront. I don't have any legal experience, but I do have research experience, and I'm very willing to learn.
Right.
That is my initiative, but it also involved my employer taking a chance on me, and also it to me shows the power of using a social network like Facebook. Tak sekadar main game, tengok, stalk your friends,
Right.
kan? So, and I've been working there for the last 3 months. I've been fortunate enough to be given a sabbatical to become a fellow to Datuk Sri Ridhwan Mat Salleh.
Wow.
Yeah, so alhamdulillah, everything has been working out very well,
Yeah.
from absolutely not knowing what to do with my life. Should I just go back to university sebab stress?
Yeah, because it's confusing sometimes, right?
Exactly. So
Yeah.
maybe my issue is, the stress is sometimes like, oh, maybe I'll go do a master's. Maybe that will solve my issue.
understand.
Maybe it won't. I
Yeah.
would face the same issue in 1 year.
Mhm.
So I completely agree dengan Encik Nobisha. It is initiative and marketing
Correct.
yourself. Obviously, professionalism kat LinkedIn. Don't just hantar your CV, one-liner. Take the time and effort, research the place. But also, I harap lah majikan would take more chances on people like me.
True.
Malaysian youth are resourceful, as shown by the gig economy. Just a subtle plug for KBS's new program, My Gig, digital freelancer and service that they're doing in conjunction with MDEC. It's just been launched about 2 weeks ago. We're resourceful. We're willing to work hard. If you give us the opportunity, sometimes it's not in our nature to try and brag about ourselves, but hopefully my story encourages people to put themselves out there, and also majikan take a bit of a chance on us.
So basically majikan kena bagi peluang, dan juga orang-orang yang nak apply kerja ni semua kena tahu apa yang dia nak, work hard, be passionate, and basically headstrong. Kalau nak tu, apa benda yang datang in between, redah je. As long as you want it, no matter how far or how long, kita akan sampai je kat situ, correct?
InsyaAllah.
Ada siapa-siapa nak bagi komen ke before I jump into the other question?
No, okay, let me add on this.
Okay,
It's very,
sure.
very, very interesting, some of the things that Mikaila and Ridhwan mentioned just now. No, actually, I don't like the way how you frame the questions, salah siapa? Is it salah majikan or salah salah calon? Actually, tak ada salah siapa-siapa pun, actually. It is a matter of, when we apply for a job, keep in mind, perkara yang penting, it is not, majikan is not looking for the best candidates. Apa yang majikan lihat ialah sama ada that candidates fit dengan dia atau tidak. Whether dia ni kalau kita bawa masuk dalam organisasi kita, will he be able to contribute, dia boleh fit dengan culture kita, dengan staff kita dan sebagainya. So, I always mention that avoid negative self-talks, elakkan perkara-perkara maksudnya merasakan bahawa kita, oh sorry lah, I tak pandai lah, I tak erti lah, I tak itulah, oh majikan salah. It is not about you salah, oh majikan salah. It's a matter of whether you fit, both parties, sama ada kita fit ataupun tidak. I think that's what we should be looking at. And believe me, sometimes you apply kerja, you tak dapat kerja, has nothing to do with you. I mean, I give you very simple example. Kadang-kadang majikan, dia dah buat keputusan, dia nak ambil orang. Tiba-tiba besok dia tukar decision. Oh sorry lah, we decided not to take people. This is normal. So what I'm trying to say now is that be very positive during job search. Avoid negative self-talk. Don't blame yourself. Don't blame anyone. Always look at for the solution. And I agree with what Mikaila mentioned and Ridhwan mentioned earlier. The most important thing is that take your time, and this is a marketing punya, when you're talking about job search is a marketing punya initiative. You are marketing your skills, you are marketing your education, you are marketing so many things, and you kena ada minda pemasaran. Nah, ini yang saya tuliskan dalam saya punya blog hari itu, kita kena ada minda pemasaran, It is not about minda peminta sedekah. I'm sorry to say this, I mean, begging people, crying. Pernah jumpa orang menangis dalam interview. You may not believe it. you know. So yang kita harus bina sekarang ialah kita faham this is a situation. Government have done their part. Calon dah being trained. Majikan doing their best to expand their punya business, their punya organisation. So how do we get everybody together? And I'm looking forward to Skim Perantisan Nasional. As I mentioned earlier, you know, I'm a product of Kementerian Belia dan Sukan. I mentioned about I was sent to Denmark, but I have to mention also I was sent 2 times to the United Nations under Kementerian Belia dan Sukan to participate in some of the conferences in the United Nations. So ini semua kerajaan can do, you know. I mean kerajaan boleh buat, kerajaan boleh allocate, you know. But again, program kerajaan, majikan dan juga apa nama ni calon itu sendiri. And please don't say this is salah siapa. This is not about salah siapa. It's about how do we bring everybody together and solve the problems.
In the middle lah. Okay, so since Nurisha tadi ada mention pasal Skim Perantisan Nasional, Mikaila, this is for you. Will you explain dengan lebih jelas tak? What is it exactly? You know, I'm pretty sure the Belia are very excited to know that there's actually hope, and because I used to get confused. Internship perantisan, apa beza dia? And I spoke to my boss. We went over this over and over again, and I understood the concept. And I think it's a safer route for all the Belias. You know, at least your skills are sharpened nicely according to what you want to do, and then it's like a confirmation that you would actually, so you don't waste time.
Agreed. So I've actually just been briefed on this today, and it hasn't been officially launched yet. So this is like a, you know, preview into it. So Skim Perantisan Nasional is part of KBS's 4 pillars untuk membantu belia. So this one is untuk peluang pekerjaan. So the other 3 pillars are penciptaan pekerjaan, peluang latihan dan dana dan kemudahan. So the thing about Skim Perantisan Nasional is that it is a place and train scheme. So you are, when you are accepted, you are already guaranteed your spot, a proper job. But to get to that stage, you have to go through the training dulu. So KBS is actually, of course, this is a KBS program, but KBS works better as works as a facilitator in this. So they're partnered with InvestKL and HRDF. So they're the ones who actually are the training providers. So they're the ones in industry, with industry connections. InvestKL works very closely with MNCs. HRDF works with a lot of corporate companies. So rest assured that this isn't just something the government has come up with on a whim. You are going to be trained by people who are specialized in their field.
Yeah.
Yes.
It's like the apprentice show, but like, you know, here. It's interesting because kadang-kadang I tengok like orang yang internship ni semua, dia nak jadi doktor, tapi end up kena tulis email and everything. So it's basically just wasting your time. So I see where this is going. But what are exactly the criteria for you to actually, what do you say? To actually masuk is the right word? Masuk? I'm so bad at this.
Masuk.
Yes.
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 So actually now we're working on the single landing page. You can access this via eBelia at the moment. So you'll be able to drop your CV and things, but again, this isn't officially launched yet. So you're the first one to know pretty much. I think it's been alluded to through Rizal's post. But sure everything will be elaborated on. This has been in the works for some time now. I think the important thing to note is that yes, you are going to be trained, but this is not setakat internship. You will get the training that is immediately relevant for the job that will come following that. So I think that is an important distinction to make from other programs where, we'll give you some on-the-job training and then just lepas you into the workplace. No guarantees that what you've been trained to do is actually relevant to the jobs you may be looking for in the future.
Right. Okay, Ridhwan, you dengar Mikaila explain tadi pasal SBN. What do you think about it? You rasa, because there's a lot of schemes that was, ada dekat luar sana. So do you think this would actually help in a way?
Of course, memang sememangnya ia sedikit sebanyak banyak boleh membantu. Dan saya percaya program ini diberi nafas baharu. Sebelum ni kita pernah dengar skim latihan satu Malaysia. Lebih kurang sama juga, di mana kita memberi latihan kepada graduan dalam masa beberapa bulan dengan kadar gaji yang dikongsi bersama di antara majikan dan juga kerajaan, di mana mereka diberikan latihan yang sewajarnya, bukanlah setakat buat air kopi, bukanlah setakat print dan sebagainya yang sebelum ini. Itu antara isu yang sering berlaku di kalangan graduan yang baru dapat kerja ataupun graduan yang sedang dalam internship dan sebagainya. Dan saya percaya dengan pelaksanaan Skim Perantisan Nasional ini sedikit sebanyak kita dapat mendepani cabaran graduan menganggur ini. Dan saya amat mengharapkan skim ini bukan setakat boleh memberi pekerjaan kepada graduan, malahan yang lebih penting adalah bagaimana kita nak membina nilai yang ada, yang perlu ada bagi seorang graduan yang tidak hanya mengharapkan pihak kerajaan yang mencipta pekerjaan untuk mereka, tapi mereka sendiri berupaya untuk mencipta pekerjaan untuk diri mereka sendiri. Sebab saya percaya selepas ini kita kena terima hakikat mungkin dunia ini dah tak ada pekerjaan. Kita sendiri yang kena bina pekerjaan tu. Masa depan tanpa pekerjaan. Di mana kalau kita tidak ada skill yang diperlukan, maka sampai bila-bila lah kita takkan dapat bekerja. Tetapi sekiranya kita ada skill yang diperlukan bagi menempani cabaran industri revolusi keempat ini, saya percaya masalah graduan menganggur ini sekurang-kurangnya kita boleh kurangkan. Sekurang-kurangnya kita boleh pastikan tidaklah ianya menjadi satu lagi isu yang sangat besar, terutamanya di kalangan graduan. Itu pandangan saya.
Okay. Nobisha pula, as a mentor, all the Belias go to you for advice and everything. You rasa SPN ni akan membantu tak? Because you said it's all about marketing yourself. Tak guna juga kalau 6 bulan, you become an apprentice, tapi like what you said, you don't know how to market yourself and you're not going to fully use it.
Now, okay, so kalau kita tengok kepada apa, again, I first we have to, I don't have access to the document. I have yet to, as Mikaila put it, has not been launched yet. So I have no idea how it's going to look like. But based on the input that you gave just now, it looks like this. There are many components. It's not only just training, but also there are a few other components, which I think is very, very interesting. That's what set it apart from other programs. Now, the question is this. Saya cakap simple aja. So first, whoever running this program, Skim Perantisan Nasional, you need to get activists to run it. You cannot just have someone yang administrator saja datang, file, process, blah 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 blah. I mean, it's not going to work. Because you are trying to solve a problem. Kita kena selesaikan masalah, and you need someone who is a problem solver. Bukan datang dia pun cerita masalah dia, saya ada masalah dan ni calon tak layak lah, itulah ini apa semua. You are telling all sort of problems. So I think number one, you need to get the right people to run it. I think if you get the right people to run it, I think insyaAllah, I think the program is going to be ini. Kalau tak ada apa, go and solve the problem. Now, yang kedua, make sure that you recruit the right people. Kalau kita dapat orang yang betul masuk ke dalam programs, then fit dengan apa yang program sini cuba lakukan, I'm sure that this program is going to benefit. And of course, another one is you get to get the right partners in supporting the programs. You don't make it like this is a government programs. You need to get the private sector to come in. Not only when you're talking about private sectors. I want to caution. Jangan kita hanya nak bawa GLC saja. I think we have burden GLC too much. Semua benda kita nak letak kepada GLC. Get the SME, small and medium enterprises. Incentivize them. To come in and support the programs. Because at the end of the day, kalau kita adakan bukan kalau kita ada calon yang baik, kalau kita ada pekerja yang baik, it will benefit the SME as well. So it is a win-win situation for the government, you solve the problems, for calon you dapat kerja, dan for SME you get good candidates, you know. Jangan kita buat program internship hangat-hangat tai ayam kan. And for me kan, I just want to share my experience. Those yang bekerja di bawah under me dalam internship, I rasa masa when I was in Traju and as well as in Scan, dan before that in Mind, I think 80-90% I serapkan masuk sebagai full-time staff. Because you see, kalau kita sebagai majikan, kalau kita really orang kata devote ourselves to develop the person, kita bukan nak bagi dia training tau, kita nak ambil dia, kalau boleh kita nak mold dia to turn the person to become a better person, you know, to become a good employee, hoping that you nak ambil dia, bukan maknanya I'm doing it 6 tahun because yang Berhormat Menteri minta I ambil lah. No, we don't want this kind of mentality, you know. Yeah, I think this is what the components that you need to have to make sure that the program is successful.
Yeah. Okay, thank you, Norisha. That was very very intense, but it's good. But before we go further, boleh kita buka soalan tak? Kita tengok ada siapa-siapa yang nak tanya soalan. Okay, so this is for Norisha. What is this? How doing gig economy, any random jobs help us to add experience or structure the career growth when we are applying for a job? I believe the situation is different between US and Malaysia.
Okay, now this is very okay. I like this question. You know why? Ramai orang anggap maknanya odd jobs, gigs punya ni kan, works. Dia anggap ini sebagai alah saya kerja photostat saja, saya kerja di kedai makan saja. You know, I think this is a wrong attitude. Dan sebab itu saya katakan, when you write your resume, you tak cerita dalam resume saya bekerja pembantu kedai makan. If you get a master's or if you get a degree, you know, in between jobs, you know, it's just how you position, you know, focus on the skill that you acquired. Kalau kita kerja di kedai makan sebagai contoh, apa skill yang kita dapat? You know, conflict resolution skills, communicating with difficult customers, handling complaints, you know, ensuring product quality. Ini yang kita harus frame diri kita. Tapi kalau kita frame diri kita, saya hanya bekerja sebagai pembantu kedai makan kerana saya tak dapat kerja lagi. You see? So if you ask me whether it helps or not, yes it helps. Saya pernah kerja stesen minyak, saya pernah kerja angkat kapet, I work in warehouse before, I know this. Ini yang menjadikan kita ni manusia hari ini, you know. I think that's one. Satu lagi yang saya nak sebutkan juga ialah majikan ni pun kena ubah mentality sikit. Bila ada graduates kita, dia letak umpamanya dia berniaga. Jangan anggap maknanya orang ni tak dapat kerja. Dia berniaga. Dalam proses berniaga itu banyak benda tu. Dia buat dropship ke, sama ada dia jadi agent certain products, dia jadi stockist ke, whatever it is, you know. Dalam proses itu banyak skills yang dia dapat. Banyak skill yang dia dapat, social skills yang dia dapat. As I mentioned just now, you know. Tengok benda ni, jangan hanya tengok job description saja. Kesilapan majikan kita ialah dia hanya tengok job description. Ini sebab itu bila you ada dengan multinational corporation GLC and you assume orang tu bagus. Not necessarily. Ada orang yang kerja GLC tak bagus pun. Ada orang yang kerja dengan multinational corporation tak bagus pun. Go beyond job description, go beyond big names dalam resume.
Right. Okay, any other questions? Okay, I have a question. Okay. So, question ialah, what is your opinion about TVET skills? So, yang ni siapa nak jawab, Mikaila or let's give it to Ridhwan?
Saya boleh jawab. Saya pun ada pengalaman bekerja di negeri di mana sebelum tu saya nak recap balik pengalaman saya bekerja di Kementerian Pendidikan Tinggi. Sememangnya kita pada ketika itu sering kali mempromosi TVET ini di kalangan pelajar-pelajar sekolah supaya mereka tidak nampak aliran sains itu adalah the only option yang mereka boleh pilih untuk menjamin pekerjaan mereka. Kita nak cuba ubah mentaliti bukan sahaja di kalangan pelajar tetapi juga di kalangan ibu bapa. Kerana ibu bapa pada ketika itu masih lagi menganggap bahawa aliran sains sahaja yang boleh menjamin pekerjaan. Tetapi kalau kita lihat kepada trend di mana mereka yang dalam bidang TVET ini sebenarnya memiliki tangga gaji yang lebih besar. Contohnya saya ambil, ketika saya bekerja di Johor, kita boleh lihat mereka yang bekerja di Pengerang contohnya. Mereka ini mempunyai satu skill yang fokus dan juga mungkin kerja dia agak susah, panas dan sebagainya, tetapi mereka ada skill yang fokus dan mereka ini mempunyai gaji yang lebih besar berbanding mereka yang bekerja di pejabat. Ini yang saya nak katakan tadi, bahawasanya TVET skill ini, TVET skill ini, technical, vocational, engineering dan juga teknologi ini sangat penting supaya mereka tidak hanya ada satu pilihan. Dan juga dan bukan semua orang, semua manusia ini ada kebolehan yang sama, boleh pandai dalam matematik, maths dan sebagainya. Mereka juga mungkin mempunyai satu kelebihan dalam bidang skill dan mereka ini perlu kita garapkan dengan lebih baik melalui politeknik, college community. Sebenarnya kerajaan telah ada banyak institusi dan saya ingat lagi sememangnya kerajaan mempunyai insentif, memberi insentif yang lebih kepada mereka yang memilih bidang TVET ini. Memberi pinjaman melalui PTPK, memberi bantuan insentif supaya mereka memilih TVET ini sebagai laluan mereka dan akhirnya mereka boleh mengembangkan skill dan juga daya usaha mereka. Dan ini sebenarnya satu benda yang perlu kita ubah. Kalau kita lihat di luar negara, di Jerman sebagai contoh, mereka yang memilih skill ini sehingga satu masa mempunyai satu tahap hingga boleh membaiki kereta dan juga mencipta teknologi yang baru di dalam bidang otomotif dan sebagainya. Kena fokus dan bukan hanya memandang aliran sains, matematik dan sebagainya sebagai the only option yang mereka ada. Ini saya rasa perlu kita ambil titik berat. Daripada zaman dulu lagi, Dr. Mazli, sebelum ini Datuk Ida Yusof, sebelum itu Datuk Khalid Nordin, mereka semua seringkali mempromosi TVET ini. Dan kita dapat lihat suasana TVET di Malaysia ini kian lama kian sangat berkembang dan juga peluang pekerjaan itu lebih banyak daripada kalau kita nak mengharapkan bekerja di pejabat dan sebagainya. Dan ini yang perlu kita memberi fokus utama, saya kira.
Okey, kita buka satu lagi soalan. Okey, adakah relevan jika graduan yang mempunyai 2.6 CGPA and he got a lot of experience, let's say dia ada 1-2 tahun pengalaman bekerja, untuk mendapat tempat dalam pekerjaan atau jika ada, bagaimana nak sell diri kita? I think I know who this question is for. Norisha.
No, I think that's Mikaila answered it.
Okay, fine. Let's have Mikaila. Sorry.
I hope we can have this one as a joint thing. How do you tell yourself? I think that's a great question and not something anyone can answer because it's individual. You kena tengok, as Encik Nobisha said, if you kerja kat kedai makan, your skill is probably that you are used to dealing with difficult customers. That is conflict resolution. So don't just fikir, I tak dapat internship kat GLC ke sini kat sana. I just kerja kat McD. You really have to spend this time, especially when you're unemployed or you're kerja secara gig. You have time. Which can drive you crazy, but at the same time, you really should take it to reflect because I try to see it as an investment in myself. So I fikir dulu, okay, if someone's trying to hire me, as Encik Nobisha said, I cannot just say, please give me a job, beg them for a job. I can add value to my future employer. So what am I good at? What can I provide? Okay, if I don't fulfill every job, every point on a job description, I've been told by recruiters while I was at university, a job description is a wish list. So if you don't fulfill everything, just try. And pengalaman tu is not just your job pengalaman, it's job hunting pengalaman. Every interview I've had, I think, has made me a better candidate. Whether it went completely wrong or completely right, I've learned a lot. I still have so much to learn. But really do take the time to look at yourself. As Encik Novisha said, if you berniaga, whether you're doing it on Instagram secara kecil, there's a lot of things you must think about, your overheads. How much do I have to charge kalau I buat cake ni to recoup my costs and also gain a profit? Don't just think, oh, I do small things. There's a lot of things that go into any job. So think about that. Think about the skills. I think that's the most important thing. Don't just say, I kerja MACD. What do you learn? I think that's the main thing. And try and also see it from the majikan's point of view. I know that however bad I want a job, I have to show that I can add value, that you are good value. And importantly, have a good personality. Stay positive. You want to be someone they invest in and keep around. So I'm sure Encik Nobisha will have a different point of view or more things to add to that. That's it for me.
Saya nak tambah sikit, boleh?
Oh, sorry.
Okay, sikit je. Sebenarnya saya suka soalan ni. Dia kata dia graduan, mempunyai CGPA yang mungkin tidak mencapai sasaran, tetapi dia adalah graduan. Maksudnya bila dia adalah graduan, dia ada pengalaman di universiti. Pengalaman sekurang-kurangnya 3 tahun di universiti. Ini sebenarnya satu pengalaman yang orang lain tak ada. Tak semua orang boleh masuk universiti. Dan pengalaman ini sebenarnya yang boleh membantu mereka untuk memasarkan diri mereka. Tambah lagi dengan 1-2 tahun pengalaman kerja, saya kira tidak mustahil dia boleh mendapat pekerjaan. Dan ditanya bagaimana nak sell diri kita, apakah kelebihan yang anda ada? Pada ketika ini kalau kita dapat lihat baru-baru ni viral Sugu yang boleh menggunakan medium YouTube untuk menjana pendapatan. Ianya soal untuk memberi pendapatan kepada diri kita sebagai individu. Tak kira lah apa-apa pekerjaan, tetapi asas dia adalah bagaimana kita ingin menyara diri kita. Maka di situ lahirnya satu daya ataupun satu sikap untuk kita sentiasa mencabar diri kita. Kita perlu sentiasa berinovasi. Kita selalu mempunyai satu kreativiti yang lain daripada yang lain. Kalaulah kita ini macam Cik Nafisha kata, kita selalu berfikiran negatif. Kita punya CGPA yang mungkin kurang bagus daripada yang lain. Jadi kalau dah awal-awal lagi dah negatif, sampai bila-bila pun kita akan negatif lah. Tapi kalau kita ada minda yang positif dan kita rasa kita ini adalah graduan universiti. Graduan universiti layak memiliki pekerjaan. Itu pandangan saya.
Okay. That's a really good advice. Even Mikaila just now, really, like headstrong. So, what about Nobisha? Nobisha ada any nasihat yang the final main nasihat kepada belia-belia kat luar sana yang tengah stress kat rumah, tak boleh nak cari kerja and everything is like online now, so macam nak pergi macam mana, semua macam tak tahu nak buat apa. What's your advice?
Okay, good. That's a good question. Whatever issues yang you cakap tu, actually I went through. First of all, I don't have, sekarang ni orang guna istilah kabel and things like that. I don't have a kabel. Kabel apa? Datang daripada keluarga hardcore poor kan. Miskin tegar mak ayah saya tak kenal orang pun. Dan saya hanya datang ke Kuala Lumpur pada at the age of 18. Ya, itu pun masa nak pergi US. Datang ke ni kan. Yang kedua, you're talking about CGPA. I'm not a four flat punya graduates. Nothing to shout. My first degree. Nothing to shout actually. Tapi bila dapat peluang untuk buat masters tu, alhamdulillah I managed to. That's different story altogether lah. I learned my lesson, you know. Thirdly, you nak cerita soal kerja stesen minyak, kerja parking attendant, I did it. So jadi sekarang apa kita nak cakap? I mean, whatever problems that we discuss hari ni sebenarnya, I went through, you know. Dan saya tahu ini kehidupan yang cukup susah untuk semua orang. Dan saya selalu percaya dalam hidup ini kan, masa kita kat universiti, yes, you talk about CGPA, you can talk about assignment, you can talk about tugasan and things like that. The moment you graduated, whatever happen. Okay, apa yang dah berlaku. There's nothing that you cannot turn back and nak improve your CGPA. You dah dapat kan diploma, you dah dapat degree already. Time to move on. Pandang ke depan, tengok apa yang kita nak kena buat kan. So this is how you frame yourself, the way how you look at things yourself, rather than duk bercerita masalah CGPA 2.6, ramai yang jadi CGPA 2.6 now in a senior management position. The moment you bekerja, kalau siapa yang biasa dengan my Twitter, baru ni saya ada sebutkan, the moment you work like 10 years or something like that, education ini sudah orang cakap apa, kalau dalam urutan resume kita tak last pun dah okey, letak belakang sekali pun dah okey. Awal yang nak tengok what's your achievement, apa yang kita buat. Kan? Kalau saya ceritakan resume saya very quickly dalam 1 minit, kalau saya ceritakan resume saya is not impressive. Tapi kalau saya katakan I started Yayasan Peneraju Pendidikan Bumiputera, I raised 150 million launching grant, I think people will be more impressed with that rather than talking about my CGPA. So jadi you see, the moment you step out of university, whatever CGPA yang you dapatlah. Position yourself, move forward, talk about your achievement, talk about your contribution. I think that's what people want to hear.
Right. That's great. I wish I met you like 7 years ago. Then maybe, I wouldn't be like this. Anyway, Mikaila dengan Ridhwan, nak tambah apa-apa lagi tak yang selain apa yang Novisha dah cakap tadi?
Just to reiterate about SPN, you can already log on to the Belia website. SPN hasn't been launched yet, but will be included on that soon. Keep up to date with KBS on Facebook, Instagram, we're everywhere. We really are trying to launch a lot of initiatives to help the Belia, and I'll be there for the next 3 to 6 months. So hopefully we can help you, myself and the other fellow, help you to get to know not just KBS but the other ministries as well. And do check out, if you're in the gig economy or thinking about it, do check out my gig, the digital freelance one, and the apps one. It's in collaboration with MDEC, easily found everywhere. Just have a Google. Thanks.
Okay. Ridhwan, nak tambah apa lagi?
Saya nak tambah Mikaila tadi. Saya harapkan juga agar Skim Perantisan Nasional ini dapat disebar luas di semua peringkat, baik di luar bandar maupun di bandar. Dan ianya perlu pergi menjurus kepada semua negeri, bukan setakat di peringkat Kuala Lumpur, Selangor sahaja. Kerana masalah ini adalah masalah negara, masalah nasional. Itu yang pertama. Kedua, saya juga mengharapkan agar, seperti saya katakan tadi, satu revolusi reskilling ini perlu dinilai, perlu diperhatikan dan diberi perhatian khusus supaya skill yang menjurus kepada pekerjaan masa depan ini dapat diberi, dapat dilatih, terutamanya kepada graduan, dan ianya perlu bermula di universiti dan juga di pusat pendidikan tinggi. Dan yang ketiga, saya juga harapkan agar skim yang kerajaan adakan ini perlulah merentasi setiap kementerian. Maksudnya setiap kementerian, setiap agensi itu mempunyai inisiatif untuk memastikan semua rakyat Malaysia yang terkesan dapat diberi peluang mengikuti program ini. Dan saya ucapkan terima kasih kepada kerajaan kerana sentiasa peka terhadap masalah yang terbelenggu ini, dan kita harap kita semua dapat keluar daripada pasca COVID-19 ini dengan baik, dan juga negara kita dapat berjalan dengan sempurna seperti sedia kala. Itu harapan saya. Terima kasih.
Betul tu. So I would like to say thank you to all of you sebab sudi untuk duduk bersama dan bincang semua. And hopefully our discussion today boleh sedikit sebanyak membuka minda Belia kat luar sana about how, not to stress so much, just focus on your goal, be positive, no negative self-talk, and focus and basically learn how to market yourself, and whatever happened, uni or sekolah, whatever, put it behind, move forward, correct?
Yep.
Okay. So thank you so much. I guess we're gonna sign off now. Thank you, bye.
Bye-bye. Thank you. Bye-bye.
Thank you.